What if I told you the same financial patterns that led to the greatest economic collapse in history are starting to show again today? Before the 2008 crash, before the dot-com bubble, there was 1929, the year the world learned just how dangerous unchecked greed and easy money can be. Welcome to the Wealth Forum, where we uncover the stories behind money, markets, and the lessons history keeps trying to teach us. Today, let's take a 5-minute journey into the Great Depression, what caused it, how it broke the world, and the warnings it still screams today. The year is 1918. World War I has just ended, and America stands victorious. Factories roar back to life. Soldiers return home. Innovation is exploding. Radio, washing machines, the Model T. The modern age has arrived. Money is flowing, optimism is everywhere, and credit is cheap. Banks are handing out loans like candy. And for the first time, average Americans are jumping into the stock market. Everyone, from barbers to bankers, believes they can get rich. The Roaring Twenties were more than just jazz and champagne. They were a financial fever dream. People didn't just buy cars. They bought stocks on credit to buy more cars. Banks even used customer deposits to gamble in the market. It was a recipe written in greed and bound to explode. By 1929, the illusion began to fade. Factories couldn't sell what they produced. Wages stagnated, but the stock market, still soaring. The economy was slowing, but investors were blinded by optimism or denial. Interest rates climbed, debt ballooned, and speculation hit record highs. It was a market floating on confidence and nothing else. Then came the whisper that turned into panic. And panic, as always, turns into collapse. October 24th, 1929. Black Thursday. Markets open and chaos erupts. Over 12.9 million shares are dumped. Prices collapse faster than the ticker can print. Investors scream. Phones ring off the hook. Fortune after fortune evaporates in hours. 4 days later, Black Tuesday strikes. Even worse. The Dow plunges another 12%. $40 billion in wealth, gone. Life savings wiped out. Banks fail overnight. America's dream turns into the world's nightmare. The crash didn't end in a week. It dragged on for years. The Dow fell 90% from its peak. Unemployment hit 25%. Breadlines grew. Families lost homes. And because banks had gambled customer deposits, millions lost everything. Across the world, economies collapsed. Desperation spread, and in that chaos, new powers rose. Germany's collapse gave way to Hitler's rise, and the Great Depression became the silent trigger behind the next global catastrophe, World War II. Out of the ashes came reform. Franklin D. Roosevelt's government introduced the FDIC, protecting deposits for the first time. The Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, was born to regulate markets and curb reckless speculation. But here's the question we must ask. If those laws were meant to prevent another depression, why do the same warning signs appear again and again? Because greed, fear, and speculation are not eras in history. They're human nature. The Great Depression wasn't just a financial disaster. It was a mirror. And if we don't learn from it, we'll live it again. If you found this story eye-opening, hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Here at the Wealth Forum, we break down the patterns that shape our economy so you can see what others ignore. Stay curious, stay informed. And remember, history doesn't repeat, it rhymes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.